Okay, so we said the blue line, basically the shaft line, that's not changed from club to club, as every club has a slightly different angle, but that goes through the shaft, from the club head up to your hands and through to your midriff, and the red line is basically your swing plane line from the club head through your right shoulder. Okay, and what you had in the past was the club was going a long way underneath the shaft plane, very, very low. That angle now hitting the ground, almost impossible unless you have a big drop and try and bend your knees to get down lower to reach the golf ball. And so going forward, trying to get under the ball to try and get underneath it. Okay, what we're going to try to do is take the golf club back now, as we say, at a little bit of a slower pace, and get that club swinging up now. Your hands are just about getting inside that cone. They can always come a little bit higher. Okay. But for me, at least, we're sort of in the parameters of where the swing of the club needs to be. So because of that now, we can then come back to the golf ball. We can reach the ground. We can strike the golf ball. The ball can then strike at least the middle part of the screen there, and then we can send the ball on its way.
Should my hand be in between them or more to the bed?
On the way, when you're on the way back, on the way through?
On the way. So when I'm bringing that up.
Ideally, what you're looking for is the hand. If you look at the through swing, see where your hand's now here, split it down the middle there. That's where you want your hand on the way back. So if you came back here now, what I would prefer to see is your hands probably there in the middle, somewhere towards that. Right. The tendency or the feeling for you would be more towards the red line than the blue line. Again, try and imagine when you're playing these shots, there's that wall behind you that you're trying to miss. Now, I don't want to do a full swing, but swinging the club to about here would be okay, getting that wrist to hinge up a little bit more rather than go too flat. Now, we talked about the backswing speed. Okay, this swing, as I'm sure you can see, is actually a longer backswing with the fact your hands and arms hinge up correct. So this is a shorter backswing on the left-hand side. So by virtue of being shorter, it should be a little bit quicker back to the golf ball. Okay, so a little bit quicker back to the top of the backswing there. But if we actually look at these swings, we just think that. So that's when the club's going back there. That's the club going back there. There, right. We'll play these in sort of quarter speed. Just look at the difference in terms of the swing speed now going back. That one's at the golf ball before you even come back down.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And that's a shorter swing, so it will be a little bit quicker, obviously. Yeah. But at the same time, that's come back down before that one's even finished nearly. Yeah. So that just give yourself that time. So when the club then does go back, if we watch sort of full speed, it'll probably be even more. This one here now on the right hand side. Yeah. A bit more rhythm to that, whereas you watch this one, it's just
up and down.
It's all just blurry. There's no real control of that swing. So again, think about the backswing like a catapult or elastic band. No matter how fast off you go back, as long as you go back far enough and release, you've got the power. It's not the more speed back you have, the more power you create. As long as the club just goes back far enough, you create the power. So I was letting that club go back, and I'm not going back deliberately slow, but I think for you it will feel very deliberately slow. In some ways, feeling a pause at the top of the backswing will give you that sort of get your rhythm back into your swing. And by swinging the club back now at a speed that's a little bit more under control, you can start controlling where those arms are going and a little bit higher. What you're looking for ideally with your left arm up across your shoulders there. Okay. Now exactly. Yeah. At the moment you've gone from sort of down here to there. If we can get to about there over time, in time that'll start moving a little bit higher.
My hands there.
Your hands a bit over here. Exactly. What you would do is if you were sort of standing vertically, playing a golf shot from here, I would hope if you just sort of turned your body, your left arm sort of go across your shoulders there. You wouldn't sort of swing your arm down here. Yeah. Wouldn't have thought so. Okay. If a golf ball was obviously level with your chest, you sort of swing a circle around your body that one on that same plane. So get the arms a bit higher, but give yourself time with that backswing. Okay. Yeah. Have a couple more then with the shots, and we'll see how they go. Okay.